Ooh, hello, a Zapdos and an Azumarill, as well as a Scizor though, hello. Let's see then, I don't think, I imagine that's a support Zapdos, right? Pressure stat, or no, pressure, Hurricane, Tailwind maybe. Roaring Moon, I imagine that might be Booster Energy, Acrobatics. Let me bring in Urshifu plus Iron Hands. You know what, let me bring it in anyway. We may not have Earthquakes, but we will have Facades, so that could be useful for us. Alrighty, it is going to be a lead of Azumarill and Tornadus. I am sensing belly drum shenanigans. But at the same time, Tornadus can Bleak Wind Storm here and do a lot to us. So, what I might do is I might go Detect. Or, you might also go Fairy Azumarill right from the get-go. And have a Play Rough onto our Iron Hands. This is actually very dangerous with the Bleak Wind Storm being a possibility. So, what I'll do is I'll go into Cresselia, maybe set up a Trick Room here in case he goes Tailwind. And honestly, I think we may have to go Terra Water right away. And Wild Charge the Tornadus maybe, because I feel like Azumarill might go Terra anyway. So let's see, we bring in our Urshifu for the Cresselia. Wild Charge as well, we can heal up with Lunar Blessing on the following turns. I'm showing my Terra first, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Terra Water, we should be pretty safe here. Like, I don't think there's anything too scary. But he is also gonna Terra. Show me Terra Fairy Azumarill, right? Show it to me. It is in the Azumarill, and it is Fairy. He's trying to play rough me. He's absolutely trying to play rough me. Play rough plus Bleak Wind Storm. Or maybe even a Tailwind. Air Slash, alright, we should be fine then. Wild Charge should get a KO onto the Tornadus, and Play Rough should not do too much damage to us. Recoil damage will hurt, but the Azumarill is slower than our Iron Hand, so we can go for a Lunar Blessing here. Play Rough does still do quite a bit of damage though, 69 HP, very nice. The issue is though, what comes out on that side to replace the Iron, or the Tornadus? Ooh, Roaring Moon, this is gonna be Booster Energy. Booster Energy Acrobatics. I mean, we are no longer a, what is it called? Fighting type, so we don't have to worry about that. But the issue though is, well, it's a Roaring Moon with Acrobatics. I think we may have to switch into Ursaluna. I think we're fine to do this because I don't think he uses Aqua Jet onto this. I think he goes for Acrobatics plus another Play Rough. I think we'll be fine. I don't want to go into Ursaluna, definitely not. So let's go into Ursaluna. I think I said the wrong way around. I don't want to go into Urshifu, so let's go into Ursaluna. Moonblast probably won't get the KO though, unfortunately, but it'll maybe be good chip damage. Night Slash. Oh, yeah, Night Slash. Super effective, but does not get a KO. Moonblast. Oh, almost takes it out. Not enough though. Belly Drum from the Azumarill. Uh-oh. Well, here's what we can do though. I don't think Roaring Moon can go for a... If Roaring Moon goes for another Night Slash, it gets KO'd. Because of recoil damage. Or Rocky Helmet damage, sorry. Azumarill though, ooh-wee, can Aqua Jet our Ursaluna. So, what I'll do is I will try and go for a Trick Room. And let's Protect. What we can do is we can bring back our Iron Hands in and go for a Fake Out. But the issue though is that... Yep, there's Aqua Jet. The issue is that Roaring Moon right now. Night Slash. Please KO from Rocky Helmet. Please KO. I think it might... Oh, it lives on 1 HP. You absolutely hate to see that. Then again though, maybe it's not all too bad. We can still fake out the Azumarill. We'll move first no matter what. We can Facade it. And I don't think that Roaring Moon is too scary. After that, fake out the Azumarill. Wait, actually, is Roaring Moon... Roaring Moon is not a flying type, notably. I could just go for an Earthquake. Yeah, we're gonna KO our own Iron Hands, but I think Roaring Moon goes for an attack onto it anyway, so this just guarantees a double KO. And then Urshifu can come in, and Urshifu can help deal with the final Pokemon. Withdrawing Azumarill. Oh, no! Well, at least it removes the Belly Drum, but it's gonna be Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane is still gonna take huge damage. I was worried that it was gonna be a Tornadus. Or, sorry, Landorus. Fake Out won't work, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. we will still get double KO unless it has a sash. But even then, if it has a sash, we'll be fine. Will we? Aqua Jet might get a might KO us. So let's see. That is sash. All right. We can probably sucker punch that Flutter Mane, assuming it doesn't try and protect. But I think we survive an Aqua Jet from the Azumarill. We're at full health basically, and it no longer has its +6 attack. I was worried that, sorry, not Landorus. I was worried that the Zapdos was coming in which case Earthquake would not have hit. Alright, let's Sucker Punch the Flutter Mane and go for... Honestly, Earthquake will get a KO on both, so let's just do that. KO everything around us. Aqua Jet shouldn't get a KO, unless it gets a crit, but I don't want to speak too soon. Even then, if he does KO with Aqua Jet right now, Urshifu will be alive to take it out in the following turn. Superpower? Hang on a second. We live on 3! We live on 3 HP. Oh, we will... Hang on a second. We have to KO, right? Absolutely. Okay, and Urshifu even survives. I was gonna say, the burn won't take us out, so it's a Pyrrhic victory. Everyone dies in the end, but we die last. But even then, Urshifu survives, so it's still a win for us. And it does even go to the chip damage from burn. Oh, I see an Amoonguss. That's kind of scary. And I don't really know if we have anything to deal with that. But let's see though. Definitely don't want to set up a Trick Room to allow it to get spores off. So let's see, how do we deal with that? We could have a Taunt actually. Taunt from Flutter Mane on the Amoonguss to prevent it from using spores. That might not be a bad player. So I might bring Flutter Mane Taunt. Let us also have Urshifu on the side. And honestly, I know I said it's not gonna... I don't want to Trick Room with the Amoonguss, but if I do Taunt it, maybe a Trick Room isn't so bad. So let's bring in the Ursaluna Cresselia. There's a bit of a concern about that Landorus though. Being a flying type, having Intimidates is going to be scary, but I think we should be okay here. Alright, Qianpao and Urshifu comes out first. A very offensive, very scary offensive lead. So, let's see. Do we try Dazzling Gleam here? The issue is Sucker Punch from Qianpao and then like an Aqua Jet from Urshifu would be catastrophic for me. So, honestly, if I go into Cresselia, we can get some mileage out of Rocky Helmet right away. So let's do that. And let's go close combat into the Qianpao. Take it down to what I assume is Sash. It's probably definitely like a Sucker Punch or Icicle Crash maybe, and then Surging Strikes from that Urshifu. Protect? Oh, well, Protect is not going to save you from my Urshifu. Close combat goes right through it, and it does take it down to Sash. Maybe he was expecting the me not to attack with that for some reason. But we do lower our defenses though, which does make this kind of scary. Does he Surging Strikes into us? No. He Surging Strikes into Cresselia, which means that he will be taking Rocky Helmet damage, which is huge for us. We can now Sucker Punch that Qianpao to guarantee that it is locked in. Or, well, locked in. Or it has to switch out. And with our Cresselia, I don't want to Trick Room just yet, because if I do, then there's still a possibility of a Amoonguss coming in without being taunted. So, what I'll do is I will Moonblast the Urshifu, although it'll most likely just go for a Surging Strikes. But if he does go for Surging Strikes, he does get KO'd though. So he's sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I am worried about that Qianpao though. So honestly, I will Lunar Blessing because Urshifu KOs itself no matter what. I don't want to give the Qianpao the possibility of a Sucker Punch KO. And I will do a Wicked Blow onto the Qianpao. I don't want to lower my defenses again, and a Wicked Blow will guarantee a KO. Sucker Punch or no. Stay in. Is he going to Terra his Urshifu? We Terra Water to more extra damage. Oh, is this going to be onto my Urshifu then? With the lower defenses and the Terra Boost from the water, it absolutely gets a KO. Aqua Jet! Oh, okay. Aqua Jet onto the Urshifu does not get a KO though. Sacred Sword will though. Alright, well we will at least get a Lunar Blessing off with our Cresselia. I wanted to try and go... Well, I didn't want to Sucker Punch his Qianpao just in case he did switch out or something. Also, if we both Sucker Punched, I don't know how that would have interacted. I think we can go Flutter Mane and go for a Dazzling Gleam. That should be... We should be okay, right? We have Sash, so I think we're fine here. He probably goes Sucker Punch and Surging Strikes. But think we might be okay here. I'm not, I don't know the speed here. So, I'm going to Lunar Blessing again. I want Cresselia to be nice and healthy. And then I will Dazzling Gleam. Protect from the Chi and Power. That's honestly fine, but I'm worried. If he goes first with his Urshifu... No, he goes Aqua Jet. That should not get a KO, right? Yeah, well, it's also onto the Flutter Mane that has Sash, so that will not get a KO. The only issue is that we will not KO the Qian Pao, and I don't think this KO is the Ursaluna, or the Urshifu. I keep on confusing the two. That is not a KO, that's not Sash either, that just happens to live on 1 HP. I hate to see it. Alright. We absolutely go down to a Aqua Jet. So, I will Trick Room in anticipation for Ursaluna coming in, and I will Dazzling Gleam anyway. Aqua Jet, who is this onto? It should be on Flutter Mane, right? Yep. I think it's a KO. And Qian Pao, what is it going to do? Knockoff, maybe? Well, actually, whatever Qian Pao does, he KOs, right? Makes contact with Rocky Helmet. No flinch, please. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, goodness. Well, let's Lunar Blessing. And we're gonna go Terra Ghost anyway, because we have to. Aqua Jet is probably coming our way, plus Sacred Sword. So, honestly, this should keep us relatively healthy, but I don't like the fact that this is how it goes. In the back... Honestly, yeah, I think we can go for Trick Room instead, maybe. And Terra Ghost Earthquake. I'm just concerned about him bringing out an Amoonguss, and under Trick Room, it can sleep our Ursaluna. But if that is his only, like, threat, then I think we should be okay. Probably goes for Protect, doesn't he? Oh, no, Icicle Crash. Right, because it was the ground type. Ooh, still does quite a bit of damage. Surging Strikes, that might honestly get a KO onto Ursaluna. Yeah. If we had got the Trick Room off, if we didn't flinch, we would have moved first here if we would have KO'd both of them. I mean... okay, well, hang on. We still have one more Pokemon left. Let's see. We do get our Trick Room off here. We can go first and Moonblast that Qian Pao. Actually, let's Lunar Blessing. Let's... how many turns do we have? 4 turns. Let me Lunar Blessing. He can Icicle Crash me, but I think we should be okay. Aqua Jet will KO itself. That's fine. Oh, still does quite a bit of damage. Let's see. I want to see if he did have Amoonguss in the back. Because if not, then the Ursaluna would have just swept through. Sucker Punch. Ah! That's actually kind of scary, because that means we can never attack it, because Sucker Punch will KO us most likely. It was Flutter Mane. Yeah. If we got that Trick Room off, we would have won, I think. But man, that Icicle Crash flinch. To be fair though, in a recent video, I did have a lucky flinch as well, so I guess it's all fair, isn't it?